¿Cómo estás? Sólido serpiente, bienvenido. Y esto comienza, señores. Discreción con el contenido, señores. Discreción. Esto comienza.
And here we go.
¡Vamos! Here we go.
I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live
Me gustan sus escenarios, son increíbles.
in the wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside and
¿Qué tal, Obed Díaz? Bienvenido. ¡Vamos!
welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you
Vamos a
buy
quitar los subtítulos.
Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing
¿Qué tal, Fer? Bienvenido.
games. The biggest franchises in the
Casi
industry
50 personas.
Call of Duty,
Dejen ese like, señores. Compartan para que
exciting
seamos
world
más.
with new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think deserve the spotlight too. If we do this right, hopefully you'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists. And even if you don't get every announcement, you
Ese
desire,
escenario
we're
buenísimo.
not going to get everything today, but we've got a
Parece
lot
que
of
el
great
pasto
stuff.
estuviera ahí, la
Let's
hierba.
get started.
Comenzamos.
30 years ago, Capcom Street Fighter hit arcades, and ever since, this legendary Japanese fighting game series has continued to evolve. Street Fighter 6 is coming in 2023, and right now, we're excited to officially confirm a character coming to the game and show you the exclusive first gameplay footage. Enjoy.
El primer gameplay. Ojo, ojo.
You won't know what hit you.
Un héroe americano está de regreso.
Let's get this mission started.
¡Guile! ¡Wow! ¿Cómo se lo ve? ¡Uf!
This will be a good fight.
Esto se ve increíble. ¡Oh! ¡Fu! ¡Sonic Boom! ¡Wow! ¡Uf! La patadita. ¡Buah!
I'm just on another.
Del avión es un clásico, correcto, Gerardo. ¡Buah! ¡Uf! Buenísimo. ¡Uf! Genial. Empezamos bien. Comenzamos bien.
All right. Next, it's time for a brand new game announcement here at Summer Game Fest. Check this out.
Ok, un nuevo juego. Focus. Ok. ¿Qué es esto?
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM-Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the ComSat relay, and bring it back online.
Nuevo cop. No, es Focus. No nada que ver con el Call of Duty.
Get that door closed now, Private. Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
¿Alien? ¿Alien, señores? Sí, sí. ¿Alien?
Willis, take the lead.
Alien, tienen ahí las armas con las pantallitas. Off, off.
What we found.
Que sea uno que tenga historia, no de multijugador, no me vengas con multijugador.
And it found
Uf,
first.
el clásico sonidito. Insolation 2, dice por ahí Sebas.
This
¿Qué es eso?
wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat! Willis! Open fire! Go! Go! Go!
Uf.
Alvarez! Through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes,
Dice, por ahí recordaba a Alien Colonia Marine.
I still see it. Now everyone's dead.
Parece un DLC, correcto. Parece un DLC.
And someone needs to know.
Alien Dark Descent. Ah. De perspectiva de arriba, ¿no? No. Puede estar bien, pero yo preferiría algo
That was
primera
the
persona
Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC.
para 2023.
2 years ago at the Game Awards, we revealed the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space
Uf,
franchise.
Callisto Protocol, señores. Ese juego es hypeante.
Raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Uf, uf. Callisto Protocol, señores. Eduardo Alexis, no creo GTA 6. Bueno, esto ya lo habíamos visto en el State of Play.
Look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead.
¿Cómo está Luis Andrés? Todavía nada, te perdiste el Street Fighter gameplay, pero después estás a tiempo.
Whatever you're holding on to right there,
Bueno, esto ya lo habíamos visto.
that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Es buenísimo, pero buenísimo. Uf. Va a ser un parón en el corazón.
I just love that last part.
Por si acaso, a todos los que están por aquí, hay un video en el canal donde explico toda la información que tenemos hasta el momento de, pues, Callisto Protocol. Uf, esas partes son nuevas. Oh, no. Uf. Oh. No.
Welcome to your new home.
¡Oh! ¡Qué brutal! ¡Qué brutal, señores! ¡Brutal! Uf. Gerardo Lozano, no, sale para Play
That's
4
right, we know
también.
what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield,
Oof.
striking distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible. And I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second.
Glenn
You know, I wanna
Schofield,
thank you,
que es el
for what
de,
you've
pues,
done
creador de
for
Dead
this,
Space.
all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now. And You've been an ambassador.
Correcto, Alexis.
Amplified new games,
Menos para
studios,
Switch.
And I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me, it's about you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today
Creo que
is
se
that we're just
confirmó
talking
el
raw
doblaje
sequence. This game is
en
in development,
español
and
España,
we're really blown away
Seba
when we
Goss,
see it, but tell us a bit about what are we going to see?
castellano.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of like you
Doblaje
said,
latino,
it's
todavía no he visto nada.
First half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some
Nuevos enemigos, brutales.
showcasing a new weapon called the grip. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks
¿Qué
up
tal? ¿Cómo estás, Darro? Bienvenido. Tiempo que no te pasas por aquí.
It's great.
Perdido, señor
And then
Darro Nash.
the nice ending we have where we we usually will kill
Supuestamente, Darro, se dice que en el evento de Capcom
and
podrían presentar ese DLC de Village.
like you said, through
Es lo que
COVID
sé hasta el
and everything
momento.
else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again,
Todavía no salió
you guys
Kojima
this year, this looks
Takata.
like a world-class next-gen game. It's rare that teams are bringing something out like this year, and let's let the footage speak for itself.
Thank you.
Glenn
Thanks.
Schofield, striking distance. Here it is, the first gameplay of the Callisto Protocol.
Gameplay, señores, gameplay. Este es un Dead Space en toda regla. Uno de los puntos importantes es que han trabajado bastante duro en la iluminación el estudio. Gracias, muchas gracias, Darro. Realmente un placer también que estés por aquí. Ya saben, todos los que les guste de Resident Evil, todo lo que quieran saber, ahí está el canal de Darro Nash. Uf. Desmembración total. El esquive como Ellie de The Last of Us para atrás. El pisotón como Dead Space. Es que esto se ve brutal. Y esto lo estamos viendo a 1080. Yo lo estoy viendo a 1080. Ustedes están viendo por un restream. Y esto se debe ver increíble a 4K. Wow. La iluminación es preciosa. Ahí hay un poco que se lentea, unos frames. No.
Oh, my God.
Fuck
That
you.
just happened. All right, moving on. This October,
No hay más que reír viendo eso.
arrives. Infinity Ward
Wow.
is again returning to its roots for a modern
No hay
action
más
game.
que reír
Today,
viendo
we're going
eso.
to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Bueno, el gameplay del Call of Duty, del Carlos Duty, señores, se ve bien. No vamos a mentir, se ve bien.
In 2019, modern warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, gas, soap.
Me gustan esas cámaras que hacen alejando el escenario, cercando, haciendo parecer importante al presentador.
In a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just
Oh,
the beginning.
ahí viene, ahí viene, ahí viene,
Modern
señores.
Warfare 2.
Ahí tenemos aguas oscuras. Gameplay, señores, de la campaña. Gameplay de la campaña.
All station ship is visual.
Copy. Press for assault. Stay on comm. We board. Clear. Disarm that missile.
Be ready for anything. This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Se ve muy bien. Se ve muy bien.
Up and at 'em.
Ahí está.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
Juegazo. Yo no le voy al multi, pero si tiene campaña... Uf, ¿cómo se ve, no? Este es una reimaginación, creo, del anterior. Es un remake, más o menos. Porque esto, no sé si acuerdo también algunas misiones, ¿no? Cómo se escucha esas balas.
Rim clear. Coming out.
¿Cómo se ve esto? Wow.
Squadrons, right side.
Se ve muy bien. Se ve muy bien. La iluminación está buenísima.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that.
Oh.
Rush out.
Esa iluminación increíble.
Need to move fast. All shadows, force out. I want eyes on that container now. Two copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Shadow 1, Ghost. Visual on flares coming from the ring. What's your status, over?
Ghost, they're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's no time. All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1, we're moving to secure. Cover us. Two copies off.
Wow.
Move to the helipad, Sergeant. So, hit the stairs. Flank 'em.
La iluminación es un éxito total. El fuego.
Clear.
Actual, this is Shadow 1. Rig is secure. Moving on the container now.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Open.
Están jugando en una PlayStation. Ahí había cuadrado.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship. Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Una pasada total, una pasada total.
Let's go, let's move out. Go, this is Rogue One.
Tiene que pasar algo brutal para que cierre. Un barco, un submarino, un misil, algo. Si no, no es Call of Duty.
Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast! Secure those controls. Stop this vessel, yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
Uf. Tenía que pasar algo.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight.
Las caras, las animaciones están muy bien.
Bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Ahí está. Esto, necesitamos esto en un Call of Duty. Que pasen cosas brutales. Miren el agua. Miren el agua, cómo cae. Uf.
Reloading.
They're forcing out.
Granada, granada.
I'm moving. Containers are the only cover we have. Just don't get caught between them.
Uf.
Entry on the third. We have to get to that door. Check your corner. Watch the container. X-ray down. Force right. Channel 1, the missiles are launching. How far are you from the bridge? This is 1. We're pushing towards the entry now. Copy that.
Wow. El agua es increíble también.
That closed off the bridge entry. Secure the deck and we'll blow the door. Visual on bridge entry.
Check it. Controls are internal. All right, stand back. Shadow 1 going explosive on bridge entry. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Wow, cómo se ve esto.
Pre-order now and get early
Buenísimo.
access to the beta.
Señores, buenísimo. Buenísimo. Un poquito largo.
That's what we're
Un poquito
talking
largo,
about.
pero
Joining
muy
us
bien.
now, up from
Muy
Long
bien.
Beach, Johanna, great to see you. How's everything?
It's great. Thanks.
Great to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff, tell us a bit about that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So,
Gracias
we're really excited
a
about
Drifter
that,
Gamer por
Captain
suscribirte.
Price
Bienvenido.
And Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not
Furia Azteca dice, muy bonito y todo, pero estoy a favor de juegos nuevos. Es juego nuevo. Es juego nuevo, Furia Azteca. Es una reimaginación, lo ha dicho ahora mismo. Una reimaginación. Es nuevo.
Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as
¿Qué les apareció a ustedes? Por ahí dice Alexis,
I got a shout out
con el DualSense será épico, dice por ahí.
Collaboration across all of the
Empieza duro el evento. David Cruz, ¿crees que si muestran God of War será hasta el final de la presentación? David, puede ser. Sergio dice, muy bien, la verdad. Está muy bien, me sorprende, está muy bien. Está muy bien, me sorprende a mí. Lo que también he podido ver, y ahora mismo lo está explicando, es que la inteligencia artificial está rediseñada. Se van a comportar como un escuadrón y los enemigos también.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect?
Johnny dice, ¿cuánto dura la presentación? Se dijo que 2 horas más o menos.
We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks this
Un remake del Ghost, dice por ahí Eduardo.
You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone.
Lo que sí veo que hubiera podido escalar más arriba esto si no lo hubieran sacado para PC4 y Xbox One. Tenemos que ser claros. Si hubiera sido solamente Next Gen, seguramente se hubiera visto más brutal. Dice por ahí Johnny, en media hora entro a trabajar. No pasa nada, Johnny. Gracias por estar por aquí. Recuerda que te lo puedes ver después. Furia se refiere a nuevas IPs, dice por ahí, de Just, de fact. Es que Call of Duty, recordemos que hace dinero. Sí o sí lo vamos a tener siempre hasta que deje de hacer un centavo. Dice Sebas, el código aparece en el store de PC4 solo en PC5. Pero en la versión se ve que es cross-gen PC4 y PC5, la de $69.99. Oscar Carlos Montaño Cruz, bro, God of War Ragnarok, dice. Esperemos que sí, Oscar. Esperemos que sí.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce a classic PC gaming franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release.
Un clásico juego para PC. Está de vuelta. ¿Será el Diablo? Ok, 30 años después. Ok, no es Diablo. Esto ya presentaron en un evento que hemos cubierto, creo. Monkey Island, dice por ahí Sergio. La verdad no tengo idea qué es. Pero me parece, me suena. Flashback, por supuesto, Flashback 2. Ok. Invierno de 2022, dice por ahí.
All right, let's turn back time. Back in 2017, we announced Witchfire at the Game Awards. Almost 5 years later, I am so excited that the team at the Astronauts in Poland has put together an in-depth look at the gameplay of this dark fantasy first-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. I am so excited to play this, and I bet you will be too after you see this.
Ok, ¿qué es esto? Se mira bien. Se mira bien, pero ¿qué es esto? Doom Medieval, dice por ahí, no creo. Sería más frenético. Tiene, ¿no? Esa estética de Doom. Pero no creo que sea. Quake vuelve a la vida, dice por ahí Darro. Ojo. The Will West dice por ahí, Mita. Witch Fire. Bueno, casi Will West. Ok, acceso anticipado pronto. Bueno, ahí está.
Okay, next up comes an
Pero tenía esa esencia, ¿no? De Doom, de Quake.
Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29.
Bueno, no me suenan esos estudios.
Hey, I can't believe what I saw.
Solace.
¿Algo de VR? Otro de Dead Space. Score dice por ahí. ¿Será? No creo. David Cruz no creo. Tiene también esa estética Dead Space.
Something is going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Ford Solis. Interesante.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person.
Troy Baker.
Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I got to ask you guys, who are your
Obed
characters?
Díaz, género psicológico, dice por ahí.
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the episode.
Bien parecido, ¿no? Troy Baker. Hay que decirlo.
Go through the game, and of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in yeah. Oh, man. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in
Dice
another
por ahí
game.
Sergio,
I mean, it's
Joel.
first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while. And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other.
Parece un juego pequeño, ¿no?
Help is not a simple call away.
Hasta el señor se parece por ahí, Alexis.
And they'll probably wonder, it's a new team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced...
Él es Arthur Morgan de Red Dead 2, dice por ahí, Harem.
But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made
Te
available.
ataca, ¿por qué tan elegante, Homero? Es la presentación de un juego tipo Dead Space.
And so, just like anybody else, we got
Starfield, dice por ahí.
with this brand new studio said we'd like for you to
Gracias por estar por aquí, David. Muchas gracias.
You walked me through a very brief
Estará
description of what the
Bandai
experience
Namco, dice por ahí. Se habla de un DLC de pues Elden Ring.
We want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead
No me he mirado
Space
ahorita
meets, Dungeon
Twitter.
Jones Moon, and I was like, sign me up. I'm into that, absolutely.
And full performance capture and everything.
Ah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely. New studio, brand new energy, and of course, I get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the other
of getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I love to work, and I love...
No me quiero mirar filtraciones.
New innovations that this medium
No me quiero mirar filtraciones. ¿Qué tal, Kratos? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido, saludos.
Some of the behind the scenes
Gabriel,
with
abandone, dice.
Real Engine 5. I mean, it looks absolutely phenomenal. Can you
Dice
give us
por ahí,
a
le están vendiendo el Modern Warfare 2.
in this game?
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, that you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very
Explorar,
tight thriller.
descubrir.
So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about.
¿Qué tal, Cocoon Super Saiyajin 1? Algunas cositas te has perdido, pero esto todavía está calentando, está calentando. ¿Qué tal, Alex Winter Moon? Saludos, bienvenido. Más de Resident Evil 4, se ha dicho que sí. Se iba a presentar el tráiler aquí, extendido.
And so Roger and I sat down. We said, "These are who our characters are." And he goes, "Give me 1 hour, and I will come back to you with the story of this fight." And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, "It was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps." And he walked us through this incredible.
Ya Troy Baker, ya mucho tiempo.
Halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, "Hey man,
veremos God of War Ragnarok", dice por ahí Kratos.
I can't do this." And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, "Oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious."
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
Like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're excited.
Dice por ahí Alex Winter, tendremos a Kojima, dice por ahí, esperemos que sí. Dice por ahí Cocoon, yo quiero solo un Alone in the Dark, dice. Es mi sueño.
All right. Well, next up, keeping up with the space theme, it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon.
The Last of Us.
Is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
The Last of Us, amigos. ¿Quién más tiene más premios? Nah. Guay, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto, señores? No, me equivocaba al traducir. ¿Qué es esto? Pragmata, no, no, no. ¿Qué es esto? Ese juego ruso, no creo, ¿no? Wow.
That looked great. That was routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially
Wow,
back.
me ha sorprendido bastante.
Now it's time
Se
to
ve
a
muy
very
bien.
special guest who's been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up,
Oh, ahí tenemos La Roca.
and what is up to the
Lo han pillado haciendo su entrenamiento.
live streaming right now around the world and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron
Se viene la era del terror, dice por ahí Kevin.
Of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me.
Publicidad.
Nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish.
La Roca.
Handsome, sexiest man alive. Big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering, and I deliver them often. You guys also know me as the greatest and most electrifying surprise in
God of War 2099, dice por ahí David.
Foundation. And I got to tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the foundation. But also, I got to say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with
Cristian García, ¿crees que saldrá God of War? Se dice, Cristian, se dice.
Cannot wait to show you what we have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam.
Black Adam.
as millions of you know around the world who know the
No nos muestres la película porque DC nos va a cortar el directo.
I always like to say, quick
No nos muestres.
Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few
Es más poderoso que Superman. ¿Qué tal Eduardo Rojas? Bienvenido.
Black Adam's one of his superpowers.
Sí tiene que salir el tráiler de The Last of Us Remake.
October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see
Alex Wintermoon dice, ¿crees que salga para PC4 y Xbox One? No. Se dijo que solamente PC5 y PC.
DC Universe change. It has been an honor to become Black Adam, and it is a role
Publicidad de Black Adam.
and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you.
Correcto, su lugar de entrenamiento, Kevin.
This is Black Adam.
No. Señores, no voy a colocar Black Adam. Lamentablemente no lo voy a colocar. No lo voy a colocar porque nos tumban el directo. DC lo conozco a DC y no voy a colocarlo. Lo siento mucho. Casi 55 personas. Es el momento de dejar el like. Estamos en nuestra publicidad. Dejen like, compartan para que seamos más. No veo esos likes corriendo. Dejen los likes. No voy a colocar el Black Adam, la película. Nos tumba DC. DC es un de su madre. Johnny ya cuando nos mandaron el mail nos dijo que no tenían control de algunos trailers. No importa que seas co-streamer. Bueno. Ya volvemos. Terminó. BioShock 4 dice por ahí. Se lavaron las manos, sí, se lavaron las manos. Oh, Riders. ¿Quién lo juega todavía? Tiene, ¿no? Su comunidad el juego, por eso las expansiones, las seasons. Dice por ahí, tráiler de Wolverine, no creo. Ahí la expansión de All Riders. Dice por ahí, Alexis, ¿saldrá algo de Naughty? Sí, Alexis va a salir. Además de Last of Us, no lo sé si va a salir además de eso. Alan Wake 2, dice por ahí Pedro. A otro que come los... es Nintendo. Nintendo es otra fiera con los derechos. No sé qué canales se les ha hecho quitar no sé cuántos videos. Por eso en el canal no ven noticias de nada de Nintendo ni cosas de Nintendo porque es pelearse al editar que esto no puede sonar y que estas cosas. Señores desarrolladores, no metan música a sus juegos. busquen otra cosita para meter, no música. Free para todos. 21 de junio.
That was so fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including...
Dice por ahí Eduardo, Kojima confirmado, solo falta que lo confirmen.
All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
Un nuevo juego, dice por ahí. Frost Giant Studios, me suena el estudio.
Discovery, this is Command. Storm is in your way. Prepare for extraction.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over.
¿En qué momento crees que muestren God of War? Puede ser el cierre. Otro en el espacio, dice por ahí. Yarem 64. Es que nos dirigimos ahora mismo todos al espacio.
Command, I may be onto something. I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Tomb Raider en el espacio. Kojima dice por ahí.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm.
Es de los primeros del evento. Que no me gustó para nada.
And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. No me gustó. El primer No.
There you have
No.
it. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on
Juego de móvil, dice por ahí Sergio.
RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so
Kratos dice no me gustan los juegos de Kojima y dice.
opened during a massive solar storm that unleashed the infernal.
¿Qué haría si no muestra nada de God of War? Dice por ahí.
Okay. And we saw some
Esto de God of War
you guys coming from
se hacía más evidente que lo podrían mostrar porque ayer se actualizó la Store con pues God of War. Se actualizó la Store. Así que puede ser.
Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the human resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the infernal hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
I think one thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of Where do you want to
Si no lo muestran, se retrasa hasta 2023 seguro, dice. ¿Para cuándo juego de Shrek? Dice por ahí. Dragon Dogma espacial, dice por ahí. Ojo que en el evento de Capcom se puede mostrar el Dragon Dogma 2.
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that.
Ya saben, si no me siguen ustedes en Twitter, pueden seguirme, ahí está el enlace también, señores.
So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus.
Se digo que no del Dragon Age 4, que ya tiene nombre, ¿no? Que es algún nombre rarísimo.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
No me quiero spoilear, no estoy entrando a Twitter por si acaso.
Being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well,
Uy, están haciéndolo con un Unreal Engine 5.
Sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so much for giving us your announcement today on Summer Game Fest.
Thank you so much for having us here. Really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it.
Ya,
Now it's time
Jeff,
for a
mostrarnos algo bueno.
announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you.
Hemos llegado al momento de Morraya.
Continue to deny false rumors that
Bueno.
Alphabet elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended.
Dice por ahí, no se apresuren, God of War saldrá el 31 de diciembre, no tendría lógica comercial. Necesitamos un Soul River, dice por ahí, la Furia Azteca. Elías Josué, ¿cómo estás? Estaba bien, Elías, estos últimos 2 trailers ha bajado de golpe. Bueno, tenemos que entender tampoco que no todo va a ser AAA. Siempre hay cositas pequeñas, morralla o indies buenos. Este tiene buena ambientación. High Water. Este año, ok.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the
Que pongan la pantalla negra, se escuche una sirena y salga Silent Hill.
It's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from
Replace es uno de los que estoy esperando. Es increíble. Este es buenísimo, señores. Este es buenísimo.
Thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection.
No lo vamos a ver, no lo vamos a ver.
It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
No. Estamos en un picadito de cosas pequeñitas, ojo. Un picadito de cosas pequeñas. Debe ser mitad del evento. Si quieres ir al baño, es el momento, dice por ahí Sergio.
A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and
Tiempo de los Sims, dice por ahí Henry.
broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform.
Yo creo que estamos a mitad del evento, por eso cosas pequeñas picadito.
Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Eduardo dice, solo quiero GTA 6, Silent Hill y God of War.
Trevor, can you hear me?
David Cruz, muchas gracias.
Don't make a sound.
Esto es gracias a todos ustedes. La verdad, les agradezco a ustedes.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating.
Me gusta su escenario, que lo hace increíble.
Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Ok, una anticipada secuela. Esto de los zombies, no es. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Los Sim? Fortnite 3 dice por ahí. Adrift Gamer, si es mensaje mayúscula, te lo bloqueo. Por 2 dice por ahí Furia. Sí. Tres, señores, no 2. Para finales de este año, todas las consolas PC. Vaya fumada, dice por ahí.
That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns.
Gracias Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations.
No sé, no me llama este juego a mí. La verdad, no me llama.
With supernatural ones like Blade and Ghost Rider for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Verdad.
This world has no hope under your watch.
No sé, a mí no me llama nada este juego. Yo sé que a muchos tal vez sí, pero no, a mí no.
Mother won't hurt you.
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Ahí están los Spider-Mans. Yo a lo ver, pensé un momento que era ese tráiler de Dead Island. Supuestamente todavía sigue en desarrollo, a ver cuándo sale. Parece de StarCraft. No. 7 de octubre de 2022.
Counting on you again, old friend. 3, always work. Well, it did that one time.
Ahí está. El DLC de Cuphead.
Moving on to the wonderful world of Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only
Este juego es para botar el mando.
See how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MDHR. So first of all, Maya, it's really coming?
It's really coming June 30th on all major platforms. We are thrilled.
Wow, I'm so thrilled too that
Maya,
all the fans
hello.
can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy.
Se lo ve nervioso a Jeff.
I'm going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up, obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult, as we would expect, but the visual look.
Sergio es Maya.
I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead.
Muy apretado, dice por ahí Alexis.
Definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoilers.
Está cerquita el lanzamiento, 30 de junio.
Something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Thanks, Maya.
Gracias a Drief Gamer. Muchas gracias por pasarte por aquí. No estoy casado, señores. Solterito casado con la industria de los videojuegos y los videojuegos. John Bonilla, ¿cómo estás? Han mostrado muchos interesantes. Puedes darle un replay y te van a gustar muchos. No. Cuphead no me des todavía. No quiero estar estresado agarrando el control así. Uf. Ya hubiera muerto muchas veces. No, ya hubiera muerto muchas veces.
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geeked Week, which will include new show and game announcements. It streams at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And that's not all. There's more Summer Game Fest all weekend long. Coming up next is the Day of the Devs Indie Showcase with IM8-Bit and
Ok, luego hay un
Devolver's Marketing Countdown.
de Devolver después.
Tomorrow after Geeked Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Games.
Dice por ahí Sergio, lo pasé primero en cooperativo y a duras penas.
Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Para Nintendo y PC, dijo, ¿no? El juego de las cartas. Este se ve interesante, la verdad. Esto de estar sacando la carta que tienes que usar.
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
No acabó todavía, Eduardo.
10 days here. New day, new mission from Almighty.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
No va a acabar con un tráiler. Eso está corriendo en PC y a tope, con una 3090. Junio 16.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life.
¿Cuál es esta?
Let's take a look.
Parece este último que salió para PlayStation. Sifu. Sifu. Sifu con armas. Está muy bien, está muy bien. Creo que ya se vio, ¿no? Esto, creo que ya se vio. Pero está muy bien.
Guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you.
Wow, está muy bien, está muy bien. Uf. Hay gente dura. Va. Está bien. Sale para todo. Bien, bien. Dice por ahí una sola persona hizo eso, dice por ahí Sergio. El juego infinito. Warframe.
Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. We just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch.
No creo, Pedro. No creo.
People getting it. So
No creo que finalice con eso.
There, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July.
Es el primer juego que te descargabas cuando prendías tu consola PS4. El Warframe.
Not too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to...
Que termine con Bugsnax, dice por ahí, Eduardo. Morraya Fez, dice por ahí.
Do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and
es que se hace muy largo cuando tienes que mostrar todo tipo de contenido y no todo tipo de contenido es para pues toda la audiencia. Puede ser que muchos les guste el Warframe, muchos el Cuphead, algunos no. Para cada quien el contenido.
Paradox is going to be what TennoLive is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Dame Kojima, dame Kratos, dame algo épico, dice por ahí Alexis. Bueno, actualización de Warframe.
My friend, what was done is done. New dangers. New choices await us now.
Fraude Fez, dice por ahí.
For now,
aunque no crean, Warframe tiene una comunidad grande, si no, no estuviera vivo hasta ahora. Si no, no estaría vivo hasta ahora. Bloodborne 2 por ahí. Maya, te extraño.
Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyoverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time a new and exotic.
Ok, un juego de los creadores de Genshin Impact. ¿O es una expansión? No lo entendí bien. Llegaron las waifus por ahí.
You are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here. None of that matters. In the near future, you will encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark.
Mi joyo God, dice por ahí Alexis.
Remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you will arrive at the end of the story.
El señor olvidado va a estar contento con esto. Ok, un nuevo juego. ¿Va? Seguro free to play.
To soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fu.
Coming soon. Bueno, vale.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today I'm excited to introduce
Leonardo Gaming dice sus compras por el momento.
IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago, and it has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Ok, los nuevos carácter, gameplay. Ha metido bastante dinerito para aparecer con 2 trailers. Dice por ahí Alexi, falta 37 minutos para terminar. Oh. Se ve interesante. Ese movimiento no, pero... Zenless Zone 0. Scarlet Nexus 2 de por ahí. Bueno. ¡Oh! La Tortuga Ninja.
Was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day.
La edición Cagabunga. Un ojo de la cara. ¿Qué tal, baba de caracol? Bienvenido. Adrief Gamer está... Baba de caracol, ¿algún bombazo? Dice por ahí. No, pero algunos trailers interesantes. El Modern Warfare, el Street Fighter, el Protocol Callisto. Y hay algo como tipo Dead Space, que es de Xbox y PC, que estaban interesantes. Al final tenía juego el presentador Geoff, porque nos decía que calmemos nuestro hype. Mbappé es ninja, dice por ahí Kevin. Ahí va. Junio 16. Para todo. Super People. ¿Cuál es esto? Tenía que llegar este momento, dice por ahí Sebas Goss. ¿Qué es esto? Dice por ahí. Super People final beta. No sé, no. Hemos empezado bien, ¿no? El evento. Estábamos subiendo y de repente la bajada. No lo voy a comprar, aunque sea culturas de Latinoamérica.
How far will you push humankind?
Se viene Play, dice por ahí Obed Díaz. Así es como calificas DC a un evento. Ya vamos, Geoff Keighley, muéstranos algo bueno. Uf, ya hemos bajado hasta el suelo.
Shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is
No soy de One Piece, pero está bien. Está bien.
Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
Free Fire, dice por ahí.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
Esto se ve interesante, no vamos a quejarnos. Yo no soy de este anime, pero se ve interesante. Les ha gustado bastante. Cristian García, supuestamente duraba 2 horas. No sé cuánto falta, creo que falta unos 20 minutos de faltar para que termine. Sekiranga, dice por ahí Kevin. Y no han anunciado nada de Bluebird. No han anunciado nada todavía, Yaren. Si todo está armado, seguramente el final va a ser boom, 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 boom. Bomba, 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 bomba. Para que se nos olvide lo de mitad y más allá del evento.
One Piece Odyssey.
Bueno.
ここはあなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
Hay que soñar, Eduardo.
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
Ringo.
Anime Fest, dice por ahí Eduardo. Es que ha bajado terrible. No sé. Yo creo todavía, sueño que puede haber los últimos trailers van a ser bombas.
With so many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to plan for your summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products.
Tenemos comerciales, señores. Como estamos en comerciales, también nosotros. No se olviden dejar el like, compartir para que seamos más. Si no están suscritos al canal, ya saben, suscribirse al canal. Pueden hacerse miembros, pueden también donar en el canal, que eso ayuda a que traigamos más contenido. Así está nuestra propaganda de nosotros, señores. Ahí sale el String Elements acompañando. Una diálisis es más divertida, dice por ahí a Drifter. La verdad, Alexis, sí. Lo tocho duro, por el momento lo ha sacado el State of Play. Este es el Luna, ¿no? O esto es la aplicación de Xbox para los TV Samsung. Creo. Uno de dos, o Luna o la aplicación de Xbox. Esos soniditos, qué clásicos. Wow. Uf. Un balotazo a Mario. El Strikes, ¿no? Sí. Mientras el Geoff está ahí tomando el vasito de agua, estirándose un poquito, mientras están haciendo la propaganda. Los comerciales. Ahí volvemos. Mario, FIFA.
Hi, my name is Carl and I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to?
Tanto anuncio de Outriders, ¿no? Que no tenían pasta para más.
And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox, and PlayStation.
No, no es, perdón.
So go check it out and slay to the beat.
Es otro que tiene casi el mismo nombre. El Doom rockero. Uf. El evento siendo hereje con el Copri. Está bien la musiquilla, está bien. Metal Hellsinger. La demo ahora disponible. Ok. Lo único bueno el metal, dice por ahí. Temón.
And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play.
Uf, la demo, a probarla.
Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen...
Es el juego que han sacado las reviews el día de hoy, ¿no?
Every choice shapes your story and determines who
El sucesor de Until Dawn.
Camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
The Quarry, correcto.
But if your whole family,
creo que sale el viernes, ¿no? Si no mal recuerdo.
every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well, and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope. How can one person be expected?
Sí, sí, se ve gráficamente muy bien.
So you pull on that rope and you're just gonna fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Tiene esa sensación a Masacre en Texas, Viernes 13.
Goodbye, cruel world.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Ahí está.
Them's the rules, you noob.
Sale mañana. Sale mañana. Pues claro, mañana es viernes.
We were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting
Nightingale.
collection games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges.
Dice por ahí Gerardo que espera más. Proyecto M, dice. Empiezo a perder las esperanzas. ¿Este es algo del Pinocho? No, no.
I'm afraid the portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
Oscure 13 por ahí.
Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that
Bueno, es uno de supervivencia seguramente. Parece.
if the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources.
No, el tráiler de Pinocho
You can activate the portal.
estuvo buenísimo el trailer de Pinocho, pero lo único que descompaginó, y no es por nada, es el hada, la verdad. Todo lo demás estaba perfecto.
Be ready with your axe pick.
Le ha faltado bastante carne, ¿no? Aquí al asador. Yo, Alexis, estoy al 10. Realmente ha bajado muchísimo. Dice Alex Wintermoon, God of War saldrá el 30 de septiembre. No creo, ya sale The Last of Us el 6, si no mal recuerdo. Pusieron más carbón que carne, dice por ahí Sebas. Sí.
August 23rd with the reboot of Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to announce the launch of the Boss Factory demo across
Saints Row,
console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
No está tan mal este juego, la verdad. Kojima, ¿dónde estás? ¿Dónde está Overdose?
To capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Me.
We are so good at this.
Pero creo que este tráiler ya lo habíamos visto, ya salió, ya lo lanzaron.
Seriously, this is perfect. Dinner and a show, baby.
Por lo menos le taparon. Se me hace que ya vimos este tráiler. Sacaron pedacitos de trailers y juntando se hace este. Gabriel Gamer, tengo fe, dice por ahí. ¿Gratis? ¿What? ¿Qué? No entendí. ¿Gratis qué? ¿Algún traje?
Next, we've got an exclusive first look at extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense
dice por ahí demo
action and terrifying hordes to team up against. And it's out on September 13th for PC, on Steam. And
Oscar Antonio dice, ya mejor que acabe en el evento. Puro humo, dice por ahí. Por 2. Y van a ser así. Van a ser así. No. Me estoy yendo por Twitter. Voy a ver si hay algo que puedo sacar por ahí.
data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed. That's the first part done. Get to the
Es el Warhammer, ¿no?
put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place.
Todo un caos. Se ve bien, se ve bien. Lo que era gratis en Saint Rose es una parte para hacer custom tu personaje, eso es gratis. Uf. Ahí está Bluebird Team, señores.
Ready to reveal their latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get
Layers of Fears.
Of this.
Sí, Kevin. De Warhammer me perdí. Aquí estamos, pero. Ok, vamos. Bluebird Team, haz algo bueno.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness. And it is mine to tell.
Now I see it. All this
Se ve bien,
misery,
se ve bien.
all this suffering. There was no other way.
Shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have.
Con Unreal Engine 5, ojo.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now I break free.
Bien. Principios de 2023, bien. No está mal. Voto de confianza por el estudio.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives.
Gotham Knights. No sé, no me convence todavía Gotham Knights. No.
Red Hood and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from
Pero me gusta el escenario. Está bueno.
Laura Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal. I'm Fleur Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So, I hope you enjoy.
Una peinadita dice por ahí. Sí, la verdad tenía que ser Batman nuevamente y duro y next gen. Es que lo que pasa que este juego, aunque muchos lo digan, aunque muchos lo dicen, este juego ha sido planeado primeramente cooperativo, viendo que ha resultado una chapuza a los Marvel Avengers. Lo han cambiado a último momento.
It deserves to feel safe. hard we try.
Sin duda alguna, yo les digo ahora mismo, el Batman, el último que sacaron, se ve brutalmente mejor.
It's up to me.
Yo lo dejo ahí.
I got this, Bruce.
No, no. Todavía no me convence, señores. No. Kevin es cooperativo. Igual ahora puede estar cooperativo.
And now we welcome. Oh, look who it is. Neil
El Arkham Knight.
Dog.
¡Oh, Neil Druckmann!
Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been a.
Ahí está, señores. Lo voy a ver, lo voy a disfrutar. Preséntanos Facciones 2 más. Oh, Rey.
The good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and it's nearing its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
¿Nos presentará Facciones?
9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Múltiples proyectos tiene Naughty Dog.
Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff. Yes. So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode.
El juego multijugador.
Team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog, and we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working
Un título independiente del multijugador.
And we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
We have
¿Lo vamos a ver?
We want to show, but what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
Este juego es grande.
Games that we've done, and in some ways big.
Uf.
It's got a story. The way we're telling
Tiene una historia.
Unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters.
Mostrarnos algo.
Another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year. So
Al siguiente año. Al siguiente año.
Very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with.
No me gusta multijugador, señores, pero Naughty Dog puede hacer algo que me enganche.
That's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming, and it's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional.
Un trailercito,
it's so good.
Un teaser.
It's so high. It's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
the entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks.
Bueno, él ha dirigido un episodio.
Between Naughty Dog and HBO, they invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay. So we could first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it just, I mean, it feels like the video game, everything.
No, porque es solo una imagen de el jugador multijugador standalone. Solo una imagen.
From the front side now for the first time. So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us here.
We happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay. Come on out.
No!
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused.
Ashley!
Maybe
Ellie!
Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
No creo que canten.
That we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've
Except for today.
Dice por ahí, ya cierran con esto.
It was one of the hardest.
Por ahí dice Furia que queda 14 minutos todavía.
People know that because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set.
Sí, todavía queda unos 15 minutos, 10 minutos.
Every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game. Was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home.
No está bien, Ellie, que mires hacia Joel.
The attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it. But
Se vienen las bombas después de esto.
I'm so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good.
Mucho bla bla, la gente se desespera. No queremos que esto sea el cierre porque ya lo hemos visto, ya se ha filtrado. Yo he visto unos cuantos fragmentos, no he visto todo el tráiler.
Are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
Uf, eso de PC no lo ha dicho con mucha alegría Neil Druckmann. Señor, yo he visto unos cuantos fragmentos, no me vi todo. Vi esto y vi la siguiente imagen más y me quedé ahí. Y esto.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Oh. Oh.
You know.
Uf, Ellie. Lo quiero ya.
It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
Oh.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared.
Para mí el mejor juego que he jugado junto con The Last of Us 2. Es que no hay ninguno que te cause lo que te causa este juego, esas emociones. No lo hay.
Should I count?
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade.
Wow.
What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
Quiero ese fondo.
It's because you did these. I mean, these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where you could take the original
El evento ya terminará, dice por ahí Kratos.
and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then they
Woof.
went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models.
Es ridículo el cambio.
Rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set.
Wow.
Have achieved before. And that's just like one of the things we could talk about, like this brand new AI, like all the combat is redone. Just the fidelity of everything, 60 frames per second, all the stuff you're getting on the PS5. Again, we wanted to give
60 FPS.
because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
La edición definitiva.
You guys get to replay. I mean, when was the last time you guys played the game?
I actually played it.
Dice Gabriel, no lo sé, Rick, lo veo igual como la primera vez. No, cambia.
Before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because it was you guys did such an amazing job on that original game. And
Alexis han cambiado totalmente la jugabilidad, es como el del 2 ahora.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky.
¿Dónde está nuestro Kojimita? Esto ya se alarga. Me gusta, me encanta, adoro The Last of Us, pero esto se alargó ya mucho.
Right, well,
shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to it. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save it.
But you do have a new project.
Do have a new project.
No.
For another Summer Game Fest.
Okay.
¿Nuevo proyecto de Naughty Dog?
See, we'll try and save it. All right. Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for.
No lo he entendido. Ay, estaba distraído viendo el chat.
Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at the Last of Us.
No he entendido lo último, señores, la verdad.
Things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Des with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive at the Planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all at summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live on August 23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital and in-person event to bring the gaming community.
Digital y personal para el siguiente año.
Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.